Hi, I'm back. Today I'm going to cut one last trunk or large branch, whatever you call it, of the first tree, and then I'll try to get to the second tree and try to cut as many trunks as possible of the second tree. I think I'm kind of getting a feel, for how to cut these trees. You see there, the way they are growing and the location and all that. This is a unique kind of tree cutting experience, but I'm getting used to it. So, and today I brought in this reciprocating saw, and to cut branches I brought in this good old hedge trimmer, and so we'll see how it goes. And by the way, you may or may not notice this, but already we can see a large part of the sky because I cut so much of the trunks and the branches of the first tree, so I'm quite encouraged. And I just realized even this tree here, not even this tree here, which is a cherry tree, my favorite cherry tree, is now getting so much sun. So that's really good, and I'm quite encouraged. The first job, the first job of the day is to remember this was the last big trunk I brought down yesterday, and I need to trim this, and cut this into pieces, So, oops. Here we go. I think this is better. Is it? Let's see. Yep. So, let's get going. Let's see, is the sound working? Let me double check. Yes, the sound is working. So the first thing I want to do is to try this hedge trimmer, and see how useful it is or it is not. Oops, my goodness, already. I got hurt right away. This is ridiculous. I know why though. Okay, now it's gone. There's a sharp sticking, tree trunk, tree branch, it's a twig, but the edge was very sharp. Now let's see if I can cut this. This branch is too thick for this guy, so I'm gonna go back to my good old handsaw and let's see, handsaw, which is just fine. This is still in the way. I got hurt because of this sticking branch, so I'm gonna cut them first. Maybe you can't see it, but this sticking branch okay, hurt me, and now I am going to slowly disassemble or not disassemble, cut into pieces this let's see, this big trunk I brought down yesterday. One gone, and this is a lot of work, and I'm beginning to realize that it's not just the job of cutting down, but what takes time is okay, cutting them into pieces. After you bring it down, you cut the main trunk, you know, that takes some time. Oops, that takes a lot of time. Okay. What's next? Next is this. Oh, this is also in the way, and then I can get hurt. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. All right. What's next? What's next? Let's see. These little branches should be cut as well, and whatever can, you know, can hurt me, I mean, like by sticking and breaking my skin, should be taken care of. Here we go. Okay, this, wow, there's a lot. Next is, maybe you can't see me, but here we go. I am making some good progress, except that you can't see it. Well, I can't bring the camera very close to action because I can hit the tripod and or the camera if I did that. Let's see. So I'm now going to cut this guy here. Okay. This will, after I cut this, there is going to be a big difference, like so. And there's so much, but the thing is, I'm getting a lot done, correct? With every cut, I don't need to cut this. I am going to, let's see, I'm gonna cut it here. This is a lot. Ooh, ha 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 ha. This is not easy. Cutting this guy. Okay, now it's good. Oops. Oh, I just broke it maybe. It sounded like it. Breaking is just fine, I guess, but oops. I gotta I got it. Okay. I'm going to cut it. And let's see. Okay, the rest is a job for my scissors, I think. There is, by the way, such a thing as a power assisted, in other words, scissors that comes with a battery pack, and I'm thinking of buying one, and okay, but not yet. And power tools are fine, except that they it may be better for your health if you use your body and your muscles as much as you can. So, it's good and bad. All right, now it's getting trimmed. Okay, now you are going to, let's see, let's keep cutting. just keep cutting. And I'm gonna cut this. Okay, now let's see. Now what should I? Okay, I'm gonna cut this. This required some work. Okay. What else? What else? I'm going to let me remove this. And I'm going to cut this. This one now. Whoa! A helicopter. Wow! Perhaps you can't hear me. A helicopter flew over at a fairly low altitude. All right. Now I'm gonna cut it. Let's see, cut it here. This is a lot of work. Whoa. I need to rest soon. I'm sure. Let's see. So now you're going to have to okay. I'm gonna cut this. Oops. I'm gonna cut this small branch first. Okay. One more here. Now I'm gonna cut this guy. This one. Oops. Oh, just holding these, is a lot of work. It's going to be. I'm gonna cut this small branch here. And this and this. Let's see, this guy here. Yeah, I need some other spot where I can store all these. As I keep saying, I'm trying to get the shredder. I've been talking about the shredder blade, but now I want a shredder, like branch shredder or wood, not like a huge industrial strength wood shredder, but like something that can, can do branches of, I don't know, of a diameter of what, with a diameter of maybe 2 inches, 1.5 inches at least, something like that. Now, let's see. I'm gonna do this guy here. I need to rest. You may be wondering why I'm not using my reciprocating saw. Reciprocating saws are not good when it's not stable, the object you are cutting. I learned the lesson yesterday, so I'm gonna use it again to cut trees, but not like, oops, for branches. They don't seem to be a good tool, so now I'm gonna cut this and this. Okay, I'm very close to being done, and I wonder. Ooh, this is. It's reasonably stable, but oops. Nevertheless, it's not stable enough. So, okay, got it. Look. Okay, I got it. One more. Phew. All right. Here we go. This one. Oops. Okay, these two first. First, this small branch, and one more. It's not stable enough. Oops. Okay. and I'm gonna cut it here. Okay, I am going to cut it here. This is going to be, I think it's going to be easy. I hope. Oops. Well, let's see. Well, okay, I can't move it. I was going to lodge it here, you know, and make it easy to, I mean, just to fix it in spot, you know, to stabilize this thing. But okay, I think I'm fine. Okay, almost. Okay. Wow. These things are beginning to get in the way, so I'm gonna cut this now, but let's see. This is, where is it? Okay. It's a good time to start removing, you know, some of these cut branches, but I think I need a different site. Well, I'll see if I can haul it. How much of this I can haul to my original site. I'm gonna try that first, and I want to make sure I would not lose sight of this saw. Let's see. In the meantime, I think I said I was going to haul it, but this guy is really in the way. These two, you know. So I'm gonna. It's a little hard to cut, but I'm going to cut these two branches. Well, let's see. Let me see if I can turn this whole tree trunk a bit. Can I I changed my mind. It's still too heavy, so I'm going to have to cut a little more. Okay, I'm gonna cut it here first. Maybe you can't see me, but I can't move this huge trunk, so oops. Okay, I'm having difficulty cutting this guy here. It's all a matter of, you know, okay, how you can judge the force, you know, in what direction the force due to the weight of the branch itself is applied to the spot where you're cutting your blade is. Okay, now sometimes it just you get force, you know, from both sides of the blade against the blade, and you can no longer you move your blade when it happens. Anyway, if you cut trees yourself, you know all about it. Now let's see. I am now going to you can't see me, but there is one relatively large branch, you know, that's in my way of moving around, you know, around this large trunk. So I'm gonna cut it first. I'll show you when I cut it. I'm going to have to rest midway. Okay. Resting. Panting for air. This is, oops, the angle is not right, so let's see. I can keep going a little longer at this angle, and then all right, now I'm going to move to a different side. You can't see me, that's why I'm giving you play-by-play. Maybe if I wave like this, you can see my blade. I'm here. Okay, now I'm gonna cut it from a different side. I don't do it often, but you know, like tree cutters, when they cut large trees, they cut it from different size, and if they are good wood cutters, you know, those the cross section, I mean the two cutting paths, you know, they meet right on, and they produce a beautiful cross section when the cutting is done. But in my case, it's not going to be like that. I already know it. It's not a flat, smooth cross section. It's two cross sections, two cutting paths, whatever you call it, meeting at an angle. But that's fine. I need to rest. Sorry, I need to rest so much. Okay. Let's see. Now I'm going back to the original side, and I'm gonna cut. Follow the original path and cut along that cutting path farther. And I'm very close to, I think, I'm very close to being done. There we go. Okay. Wow. Now, so this is what I was talking about. This is a large, thick part of the branch that I can probably use later. As you can see, I had to, you know, cut it like so, and then cut it like so. So it's not a flat cutting cross section, but I got the job done. So I'm gonna save it. I don't know, for later usage potentially. I just noticed. Look, this window pane fell. This is intact though, so I can probably use it later. I'm gonna save it. In the old house. Okay, now what? Now, as you can see, that huge, you know, tree trunk with lots of branches, you know, on top, they are no more. Now I need to haul away all these branches. Oops. I can cut some more. Oops. Where did I put the? Where did I put my? Where did I put my handsaw? My goodness. Even in the middle of the day, I'm losing sight of the handsaw. Wait. I am not panicking yet because it's in broad daylight and okay. But at night, when you misplace your tool, your small tool, like this, okay, something with a blade is actually easier because the blade reflects some light. But if it is painted black, like my say my battery, for example, when you misplace a battery in the middle of the night, look at this is the battery. I mean, you have no hope of finding it, almost no hope, other than some amazing luck. So let's see, I'm going to so my next job is to, well, I keep saying I'm going to haul away the branches, but even before that, I think I'm going to cut this guy. Cut this. This is also in the way, so okay. I'm gonna apply the same strategy of cutting, from two different angles and trying to meet somewhere in the middle. But this time it's going lucky. This time I was able to finish it with the first cutting path, whatever you call it. Okay. You're not going to lose it. You're not going to lose this. Now it's getting easier and easier to walk around. Let's see. Where do you want to go from here? I want to. Okay, now is a good time to remove some of the branches on this side of the tree. This you can. Wow. Yeah, it's here. It's really piling up, and I need a new place to keep my branches. As I keep saying, you know, my lungs, also my heart, they are resilient, right? You can get tired or you can get out of breath, but recovering, or you may have a very high heartbeat rate, you know, but you can recover from it easily with time. But once your muscles tire, it takes quite some time to recover from it. Okay, now let's see. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. I want to cut this guy. These two, they're in the way. I'm not that tired. I can tow this away. Oops. These I can toss here, and I can tow away these two branches, I think. Yes, and now probably, well, I wonder where. Maybe around here behind the well. Yeah, I guess. I think I'm gonna leave my branches here. Yeah. I kind of want to cut this branch. It's in the, you know, it's because of the positioning, you know, of this large tree trunk. It's underneath, and let's see. Well. Okay, I can remove these, and I can, by removing all these guys, you'll have a clearer view of what's happening, I think. Can tow away more of these branches. どうしようかなというところ。And let's see. There are some vines here, and I'm gonna cut them. They're in the way. That's my all important I'm trying to remove the tree wax, you know, on the surface. I need some organic solvent, but I'm not a professional wood cutter, so I'm gonna put it here. At this moment, I don't have anything like that. Yeah, my scissors. Oops. Scissors. Here we go. The sound is all right. The video is okay. Okay. I just remembered I pulled my muscle yesterday and I pulled it again. Just a bit. I think I'm recovering from it. It's just that I pulled it again. It's not that bad. It's not bad. I just have to remember how not to apply, force in a certain direction. Whew. All right, now cut some of these vines. I'm gonna cut the vine from the root. I just realized there's this thick, vine, and then another vine type plant, with a thinner vine is spiraling around it. So, wrapping around it. So that's how nature works, I guess. Okay. cutting some vines, and some of the vines are extremely thick, and they actually require, yeah, this guy requires a saw. Just found a very thick vine. Requiring a saw. Ooh. Oh. Vine. It's not interesting to you because you can't see me, but I'm still working on some vines. Okay. All right, maybe. And now I found one vine that requires a saw to get rid of. So I'm coming back for. Oh, excuse me. Now I'm cutting skinny bamboos. Here we go. Okay, and oh, maybe you can't see it well from there, but I now have some skinny bamboos in my hand. Good old skinny bamboos you encountered so many of, of them, in the hilltop area, and they are back. Excuse me. Skinny bamboos are back. Okay. They can be stored. Okay, here. And yeah, as I told you, I found one very thick vine type plant that requires a saw. So I'm gonna go and cut it. Let me see what time it is. Oh, it's about time to call my father. Let's see. For how long have I been? I've been shooting for 50 minutes or so. Okay. Let me finish cutting this one vine, and then I'm already looking ahead and trying to think of a good way to. Oops. The vine is. I found it. I found the root of the vine. I'm gonna cut it from the root. Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna, in order to get rid of it, I'm gonna cut the vine into pieces. Let me bring it there and show you how large it is, and then I'll cut it. Oops. Skinny bamboos are in the way. You're hearing the sound of me breaking skinny bamboos so I can pile them up more easily. Okay, and the vine I just cut. I'm back. The vine I just cut it was like this, you know. Yeah, really big. Okay, I'm now going to cut it into pieces and get rid of them. So it does take a long time. Oops, I picked the wrong place. Let's see. What's wrong? Okay. Cut them into pieces. One more cut, then I'll be done. Okay. 4 pieces. And okay, I'm getting rid of them now. And okay, I'm gonna stop it here because I have to call someone, so I'm gonna stop it here. Okay, let's see. Okay, see you later. Bye.